If we eat here pigs, cows and chickens, is it right that we should be saying to other countries that they can't eat dogs?
I don't think we should interfere with any other countries' cultures and the way they eat. It's not something I want to do. I'm just like Sam Cowell. I've got a lovely dog of my own, and I wouldn't dream of eating her. And I wouldn't dream of eating dog knowingly. But the point is, 10 million dogs in China and Southeast Asia are eaten every year. It is part of their culture, it's part of their diet. I mean, you can hear all sorts of fake news about dogs being skinned alive and all that sort of thing. But actually, these dogs are bred to be eaten. And why should we interfere? Why should we interfere?
Just because it's culture doesn't make it right. There is tons of things over the centuries that have gone on.
Doesn't make it right. Doesn't
So
make it right for us to eat cows when Hindus in India treat them as sacred animals.
Sara,
why?
You're a vegan, so
I'm a vegan.
You don't think that any animal should
No,
be
but I think this is above and beyond the vegan-vegetarian debate.
Because they're cuddly?
Because they're tortured animals, they're sentient beings, highly sentient beings. In fact, neuroscientists have done studies on their brains, and they compare them to the same age as a human child, a 3-year-old human child. I saw your face when you were watching that footage. I could see you had emotional connection to that.
Do.
You know it's not right.
I do. And bless you, you are the only person in this room has the right to say what you're saying because you're vegan. And if you've got cultural issues and moral issues about the dogs, then go vegan.
Above and beyond
But
it.
one thing with a dog is an animal that is above any other animal that is most attuned to a human.
No,
it can read facial expressions.
We eat pigs. Pigs have been known to do cognitive lessons, if you want, at the age of 3. So they can actually, they've had pigs handling computers. So a pig is just as intelligent, but it's not cuddly. You don't see a pig sitting on your sofa.
This is
unregulated. You
unregulated.
wouldn't knowingly eat dog if you were out in South Korea. But do you think you might have eaten dog?
I don't know. I've eaten lots of things in different parts of the world. Some that I probably would think, if I'd known what I'd eat, I would have said, oh no, I'm not eating it.
So
I don't want to eat.
Sit there and say,
yes, but
you've got a pet dog,
listen, girls,
but then it's all right to eat another dog for me. How can you actually make that distinction?
Indians are looking at us and saying, how can we eat cow?
No, a certain part of
we look at
That's a
Australians.
religious thing.
Skippy is a lovely bouncy cat. We eat kangaroo.
Skippy? What era are you from?
Well, Skippy.
I'm quite old.
Kangaroo. Sara, here's the crux of this issue.
Yes.
What Antony's getting at, and I'm with the dogs. I don't think we should eat dogs, right? And nor does he, right?
No.
But he's pointing out that we do lay ourselves open, do we not, as a country, to a charge of utter hypocrisy.
Absolutely.
Because we have decided dogs are not to be eaten. Right? Because it's not our culture to do that.
But this is more
But we're
than
quite
that,
happy to eat many other animals, which, by the way, we often farm in appalling conditions.
Yes, but this is more than that. This is totally unregulated. They are killed and tortured. You've seen some of the footage.
Do you think chickens
They're
are regulated in Vietnam?
electrocuted.
Do you think chickens are
It
regulated?
can take them up to 20 minutes to die.
But can't we all agree?
Can't
Can't we all agree that ill treatment of animals, if they're reared for farming, is terrible, whatever the animal.
Yes.
But that's not the real crux of this. The real crux of this, and Pip, you've done an amazing job, and bringing back these dogs is great, and I hope all our viewers respond well to it. But a lot of people saying on social media, well, hang on, really, are we in a great position to just select which animals are sacred for us culturally? What's the difference between eating a pig and eating a dog? And I'm not sure what the answer is to that.
I don't think there's any difference. I mean, the point is that is their diet.
Well, personally, I don't eat any meat. However, I do
But
think...
explain to people who are baffled by the difference what the difference is between a sentient pig, where they're smart creatures, and a sentient dog.
Well, I would encourage people to look into that. But in terms of dogs, they're man's best friend. There's a special connection.
In this country.
They're British man's
best friend.
But
actually, Antony,
the younger generation...
Sorry to jump in.
No, go on.
It's not an East and Western issue. You're making out that Westerners love dogs, Koreans don't, and Koreans eat them. That's not true.
We love horses.
The
French eat horses.
Are turning against
the French have just regulated
the younger
that dogs are
generation
sentient
now
beings.
have dogs as pets. It is slowly
then
changing.
Slowly, it will change. If that's the way they're doing, slowly in Spain, they're getting rid of bullfighting. It will change slowly, but at the moment, it is part of their culture. I do think. I mean, I don't. Of course, I don't encourage eating dogs.
Well, there we go.
But the point is, what right do we have to interfere in how they lead their lives?
You can say that about any subject. You could say that about lots of different
subjects. Are we going to stop the guinea pigs being eaten in South America?
Oh, yeah.
Should we go on to the gun debate in America?
Absolutely.
Because we shouldn't interfere.
Piers would be good at that.
Well, we all like to interfere in a debate, and I have to interfere to end it. Pip, just need to say, you have 13 dogs, I do believe.
Not personally.
Which have been
if I had the space.
Which have been rescued from this particular farm. Are they all up for adoption now?
They are up for adoption. I have met and cuddled them all. Part of the reason they were chosen to come to the UK was because of their temperament.
Yep.
So obviously they need lots of TLC and patience, but they will make
all the
fabulous
details
pets.
on our website. I'm going to go home and cuddle my family's pet dogs, and then I'm going to eat a nice bacon sandwich. I don't know what that makes me.
Take that back.
I don't know what that makes me. What does that make me?
Hypocrite.
Exactly. That's the problem, isn't it, with this debate? It's a great debate. I'm with the dogs. I think we're all with the dogs, really, aren't
Yes.
we? But some of us are slightly more aware of the charge of hypocrisy on this than perhaps others want to be, which is an interesting part of the debate.